There was a third day that changes everything. Today I'm so excited because this is my first interview and I am doing it with my First Lady of Faithway Baptist Church, Mrs. Gifty from Kwakye. Don't go away, stay tuned.
Introducing Drove Rides Technology, your new go-to ride-hailing service in Columbus, Ohio. Whether you're commuting to work, heading out for a night on the town, or need a reliable ride to the airport, we've got you covered.
With Drove Rides, I know I'm in safe hands. The app is super easy to use, the cars are always clean, and I get where I need to go, on time, every time.
As a driver for Drove Rides, I enjoy flexible hours and a steady stream of passengers. The best part? The app's seamless navigation and instant payouts make my job hassle-free. And guess what? Your first ride is on us. Download the Drove and Drove Driver today and enjoy your first ride free. Plus, earn rewards with every trip.
I'm earning rewards and getting great service. What's not to love?
And I'm making extra income on my own schedule. It's a win-win. Download Drove Driver now. Ride smarter, ride safer. Ride with Drove Rides. Visit droverides.com. Drove, we care for you.
Welcome back to the show. Today I have with me First Lady, Mrs. Gifty from Kwakye, and we shall talk about her upcoming album. Welcome to the show, Osofumame.
Thank you, Tina, for having me. I'm glad to be here.
Okay, when we say Mrs. Gifty from Kwakye, who is Mrs. Gifty from Kwakye? Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Thank you. When we talk about Mrs. Gifty from Kwakye, she's a mother of four, a wife, is a worshiper of God, a virtuous woman. She's someone who loves people and loves the things of God.
How did you start this journey, your gospel singing journey? Tell us how you started your journey.
Thank you, Tina. I will go back to, I think when I was in high school, I was part of the choir and I began to develop interest for gospel music. So I was in the choir and I went to college and I joined another choir. And I was a very shy person, so even when they asked me to lead a song, I will say no. So they did not ask me to lead a song. And I was happy backing. I was so happy backing. And when I moved to the United States to my church choir, I joined it. That's how my gospel journey started.
Okay. So it's not like you are also from Miami, so you are doing gospel. You just started from somewhere.
Somewhere.
And okay.
Because back then I wasn't also from Miami.
Okay. Yeah, we thank God for that. How many albums do you have? Is this your first album or you have other albums?
Thank you. I have 3 studio recorded albums.
3. So what inspired this third one? Do you have any personal experiences that inspired this particular one?
Thank you. This particular album is called Glorified, and it's in 2 parts. The first one is Jesus being glorified. The Bible says that when Jesus died and rose again, the Father put him to sit at his right hand, and he gave him all authority and powers. That is part 1. And the second part is for my own life. It's not been easy with my Christian journey, let me put it that way. It all started when my husband was called into ministry. You know, all my life, I didn't want to marry a pastor. If I should say that, yeah. I did not want to marry a pastor. I think we were 4 friends, 4 girls who were in college. We were 4 friends. I think 2 of them wanted to marry pastor, but the 2 of us, we said no. we didn't want to marry a pastor. And it all started when my husband came into ministry. I was a very shy person. It's hard for me to talk, especially in front of people. So when he was going to ministry, people were expecting so much from me. And I could not do it. Sometimes it became like a burden on me that, God, why do you have to call my husband as a pastor? And you don't give me the abilities to function as also for my man, because but God told me something. He said also for my man, it's not the action they do, but it's from the heart. I look at the heart of people and I give them that. So I look at your heart, that is why I'm giving that position. So your time will come, you wait. And it's been like years after years, month after month, I'm not seeing any action. Not that I don't want to do it, but I don't have the ability. I'm not a vocal person. So when they asked me, and people were like, what kind of mama are you? You are too timid, or you are. I mean, at a point in time, people call me maybe I'm dumb, or because I can. People can talk. I'm a dumb person or something. But in all these things, God was preparing me for this time. I didn't know that. So my song "Glorified" talks about my own life. God has glorified me because I never thought maybe I can come out with an album like this. I never thought I can even stand in front of people and preach the word of God to, or talk about Jesus in front of a large crowd of people. So in a way, God has glorified me.
So talking about this album, how many songs do we have? How many songs do you have on this particular album?
With this particular album, I have 5 songs on it.
Do you have any preference on the song? Like this particular one, do you have something like that you love?
I would say no. And the reason is I love all the songs on this album. As I said earlier on, all these songs are spirit-filled songs. That is the reason I did not choose one song to make it the title of the album, but I call the whole album Glorified. God being glorified and myself being glorified. So I don't have any favorites among all the 5 songs. Yeah.
Also for Mami, who inspires you musically?
Actually, I don't have anybody, because I never thought I would be a gospel artist. As I said earlier on, I was praying for something else, and God redirected my focus. I listened to so many of them, but I don't have any particular one that I said this one inspires me. I don't have any particular one. I just like gospel music, so anything that is gospel music, give it to me and I will like it.
So do you have any collaborations on this project, on this upcoming album? Somebody that you collaborated with in making this album?
For this one that is out?
Yeah, for this one that is out.
I don't have any collaboration. My producer, Nasir, is my producer for this particular song, so most of the male voices, he came out to do the male voices in those songs.
There was a third day, that changes everything. There was a third day, that changes everything. There was a third day, that changes everything.
First lady, did you have any challenges while creating this particular album, Glorified?
Few challenges, and the first one was I wanted to record this album, the songs here in the United States, but because of work and other things, I have to go to Ghana and do the recording. And the reason is that I wanted to have a peace of mind, like I don't have work, my family is not here, I'm over there by myself, and so that I will be able to focus focus on what I was doing. So I have to buy my ticket, which is a challenge too. And the time that I went, ticket was so high, but by the grace of God, God helped me to buy the ticket and went there. And then when I went there too, I had only 2 weeks because my ticket was 2 weeks. So we have to sometimes do things in a rush because I have to record video. Because with this particular song, I recorded 3 videos. 2 of them are out now, and we're working on the 3rd one. So it wasn't easy. You have to wake up early in the morning, go for your shootings. Yeah, you have to go from here. There's one that we did when we got to where we're going to record. It started raining, so the guy said, "Okay, we can use the rain as part of it." And that was what I show you, Nyame. It started raining, so he recorded the rain to be part of it. Because God is still God. No matter what, God is still God.
Okay.
So that's the few challenges that I face in recording this album.
Okay, so that means that you have 3 songs and English songs on the album.
Yeah.
So it's a fair deal. If you
It's a fair deal.
Yeah, if you don't understand 3, you can go for the English
one.
But otherwise, when you listen to all the songs too, the Spirit of God is going to interpret it.
Yeah,
to
actually,
you.
what
So-
I show here, we have English like translation.
Oh, and
So yeah, there is. So when you are listening to it, you'll be able to know.
looking back on your gospel career journey, would you have done things differently?
Yes. The reason is that I think God was calling me into this, but I did not pay attention. As I said earlier, my focus was on something else.
Yes.
I wish I should have listened to God maybe before then, but it's all good because the Bible says He make all things beautiful in His own time,
Exactly.
so the appointed time. So I wish maybe it came earlier in life because I'm going old.
Oh my goodness. What has age got to do with it? Are we not the same people who say Sarah had one word in what age? So at this point, age doesn't matter.
So when your new pace starts.
No, age doesn't matter. You know how God works. He works with time, you know,
Yeah,
His season. And I believe that this is God's timing.
I know,
So,
yeah, I know.
Yeah. So First Lady, how do you balance work, gospel artists, and all that? I mean, how do you do it?
It's not been easy. It's not easy to combine all this. But I have the scriptures, Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. So whenever I'm going through challenge time and all this, I just say the scripture. I have it at the back of my mind. I keep on saying it. And it's not easy to combine all this, but God has given me a special grace to do this. So that's why I'm able to do all that.
God has given you a special God. We all need the special grace to do your work. And also, First Lady, somebody is watching. What are you going to tell the person who is going through something, who is trusting God for a miracle? In this day and age, a lot of things are happening. Talk to us, First Lady. Talk to us.
Thank you, Tina. I will tell you that do not give up, my friend. Never give up in life. For it is not over until God says it's over. You are not seeing maybe the results of whatever that you are doing, but God is working behind the scene 24/7. And at His own appointed time, He will come through for you. So never give up. If God has done it for me, be rest assured that God will do it for you.
Our First Lady says, do not give up. God has a time and a purpose for you. Also, for Mommy, are there any future projects that you're excited about?
Yes, we started working on next year's project because we have to start early, pray through it. So we're not going to do an album next year, but we'll do singles. So we started even recording some of the songs that we're going to do next year. And it's also my high desire to do maybe a worship festival one day. which I'm also praying towards it. And I pray that God will grant me the grace to do that too.
So, if I want to download the song, I want to listen to it, which platforms are these available?
Now, the songs are available on all music platforms. YouTube is there, AudioMac, Spotify, all the music platforms, you can get the songs there.
There are many. You can download, play, and share with your friends. Yeah, if you're watching, share. Share with your friends and family. Don't leave them out of this fun. And I'll be expecting you come this August the 18th here, Columbus, Ohio. It's 3001 Brice Road, Brice, Ohio. Come and your life will never be the same again. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking. Thank you for sharing. We appreciate your support. And First Lady, thank you for spending your time with us. We hope that you do this again. Take care of yourself. I am Augustina. Adios.
There was a third day,